Hey guys, so good news is the semester's finally ended, so I can finally make a lot more videos. And just let me know how you guys like the reaction videos. I didn't know um, how they'll be taken, so if you guys like them, I'm gonna be primarily doing salmonella and oversimplified reactions, but I will also do some political speeches reactions. So just let me know how you like them and if I should continue. Here's Salmonella Academy. Weird laws from around the world. Haven't seen this one for a while, and let's see. I'll probably be surprised.
Hey kids, today I'm going to talk about some of the strangest rules, regulations, and ordinances from around the globe. Our first one comes from the United Kingdom. In 1986, Parliament passed what is known as the Salmon Act, which, among other things, made it illegal to handle salmon in suspicious circumstance, whatever that means.
So I'm presuming this act was created to ensure that there wasn't a black market for salmon. I honestly don't know why they would need to regulate it in that way, like a drug, but usually when they use the legal term suspicious circumstance, they're referring to some sort of black market, some sort of illegal trade. Maybe salmon was a commodity in 1986. Who knows? But that would be my best guess for why that law exists.
Oh shit. Police! Is that fucking fish Jenga? No! Here's another. In
Fucking fish Jenga. Oh my god. Okay. Um, we shall continue. I forgot how funny his videos were.
Caribbean countries, it's illegal for a civilian to wear camouflage clothing in public. In other words, you're only allowed to wear really.
So this law seems like it is the remnants of previous dictatorships. For instance, the United States once famously invaded Grenada because and that was one of the countries on the list because they had a anti-American dictator. Actually, in the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, they have a funny scene where Jordan Belfort's case is so strong that the FBI refers to it as a Grenada case. Basically, it's an unlosable scenario. Grenada has a population of like 100,000 people, so that'd be like the United States taking over Corpus Christi, Texas. Very easy, but that would be my guess of why you can't wear camouflage in public, just because that was the remnants of authoritarian regimes within those countries.
Good camouflage. The USA has its fair share of dumb laws, most of which exist on the state level. For example, in Oklahoma, you can be arrested for making an ugly face at a dog. Knowing the average panhandler, it's fortunate that this law doesn't get enforced much.
I so I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but most of the weird state laws that we see in the United States, predominantly in the American South, and I guess Oklahoma might qualify under there, are the remnants of what is known as the Black Codes. So the Black Codes were established after slavery to ensure that emancipated slaves stayed in their place, to make sure that they stayed within the lower parts of society. So under the United States Constitution, forced servitude is still legal if you're in prison. So they would make these very obscure, ridiculous laws that they can easily incarcerate Black Americans. Knowing Better has an excellent video on this. He goes into much more depth than I ever could. It's literally like an hour long, but I'm sorry. That's usually why states have weird laws like that, especially in southern states.
Half the state would have to brown bag it just by default. And we can check this off. Looking good. Moving on, in the state of Florida, and I don't really know why they'd have to enforce this one, it's considered unlawful to have sex with a porcupine. Police! Hey,
Bestiality is illegal in every state, so I am glad that you're not allowed to have sex with a porcupine in Florida. But if you have not done the Florida Man Challenge, I strongly suggest that you do it. What you do is you type in your birthday plus the term Florida Man, and you'll find a ridiculous Florida story for it. And I gotta love these laws. They're just very, very funny. But they they're just very strange. I think Bible Belt laws are just the strangest thing. Like in my home state, you can't buy alcohol past a certain time. You can't buy hard liquors past a certain time. So these are remnants of these very evangelical politicians that used to hold political office with us in these places.
Guys, it's cool. I'm actually a hedgehog. Oh, carry on. Another
Totally legal hedgehog.
Florida law. This one really cakes the take. It's illegal for an unmarried female to go skydiving on Sunday. This is how I imagine that law coming into being, right?
What did I say? Bible Belt laws. These evangelical laws. A woman can't go skydiving on a Sunday. That has got to be as American South as it gets. And I'm from the South. I'm not ripping on the South. I love the South. But there you go.
We need to ban skydiving. Why is that? The sky is God's domain. Us mortals have no right playing in it. I'm pretty sure God doesn't care about people jumping out of planes for fun. Okay, but how about we just ban people God doesn't like from skydiving, like unwed women? That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. What if it's also the Lord's Day? Okay, that's fair. This next one comes from Russia, where homophobia is fairly commonplace. As one can imagine, gay marriage is a big no-no over there. But in 2013, Vladimir Putin took things a step further and made it illegal to even tell children that gay people exist.
That is crazy. Oh my god. Imagine that. That is actually the craziest thing, that gay people just don't exist in general. I'm actually fascinated if any of you come from Russia. Is that true? Do you not know that this was a thing prior to entering the United States? That's interesting.
Bolshevik привет, бабушка. Балаклава Soviet коса, Кремлин боят, Gulag Rasputin, Rubel anesthesia.
So he's just saying Russian buzzwords. I heard Rasputin, Anastasia. That is so funny. That's freaking hilarious. And the way he says it, it makes it actually sound Russian. I love Salmonella's humor.
October. Dostoevsky. Stalingrad Kalishnikov vodka.
Stalingrad, October, like the October Revolution. This is too funny. Sorry.
Track band. Suka Bliat. Apparently, though, that's not the weirdest rule to come out of a former red state. In China, it's actually illegal to reincarnate without the government's permission.
Okay, this has to do with Tibet. There's no way that this doesn't. So for those who don't know, the Chinese government is attempting to put a alternative Dalai Lama, because they want the Dalai Lama to be pro-Chinese. So Tibetan nationals will essentially have to be tamed if the Dalai Lama is Chinese. So what we're going to see within our lifetime is a contested Dalai Lama, which could clearly bring a lot of tension to the region. But that's insane that China has ensured that it is illegal for Tibetan monks to have their own Dalai Lama.
Chinese policies, this law was mostly just put in place to piss off Tibet. Still,
I didn't know he was going to say that. Sorry if I ruined that. But at least I explained it more.
I can see there being a lot of unforeseen consequences here. Come in. Sir, we found this cat in one of the local temples. We suspect it might have been a Buddhist in a past life. Huh. Better execute it just to be safe. By your orders, Captain. Mao. Wait a minute, did you hear that? Mao. There it is again. He said Mao. Oh my god. That must be Chairman Mao reincarnated. Sorry, sir, but the orders...
So he's referring to Mao Zedong, which is the former ruler of China. He is best known for his Great Leap Forward program, which was one of the worst ideas in human history. A certain aspect of the Great Leap Forward was he wanted China to up its steel manufacturing. So instead of building natural steel plants, he actually ordered his citizens to create backyard furnaces, which would obviously create inadequate steel, because the peasants didn't know how to cast steel. They would literally use parts of their house, furniture, spoons, anything metal. They would just toss in there, and it would just create a poor product that was virtually unusable. But simultaneously, these are subsistence farmers. These people rely on the crops that they make. So there's a great famine during this period. Mao Zedong, one of the worst people in human history. Millions died under his watch, but he's rarely talked about. And here come the Chinese censors. They're never going to let me They're gonna shield this video from everyone, so like and subscribe, please.
Already been given. No! Jesus Christ, you just killed our glorious leader. Oh God, you're right. What have I done? Come in. Sir, we found another cat. Ow. Holy shit, that was fast. Anyway, that's all for today. Till next time, I'm Salmonella.
I miss Salmonella's videos so much. I wish he would come back. Sam, if you ever see this video, please come back. We all miss you. And that's it. If y'all want more Salmonella reaction videos, just like and subscribe. And thank you for your time.